Hi, thanks for watching another episode of Data Science Audio Journal. So today I would like to talk about some little tricks that I have accumulated in the past few days. And it's on data preprocessing. So let's take a look what these tricks are. So the first one I would like to talk about is how do you concatenate columns in Python. A lot of the times that you need to prepare some text column or some feature column that needs to combine a few columns. We usually know that you can do just by addressing the column names and then add them together. But if you don't want to specify each individual column names one by one, there's a trick that you can use. So you can define a column names that you would like to concatenate. So such as here, you can define a value for column names, and then you can use it to subset the data frame. And then you can use as type string and then add the delimiter that you would like to use to separate the concatenated values. And then the trick, the final impact to concatenate is this dot sum function. So by specifying axis equals to 1, it concatenate columns vertically one by one. So the sum effect is actually the concatenation effect. And then this is actually faster than the apply function and using lambda function inside the apply function. And then the second trick I would like to talk about is the shuffle row indices function. So a lot of the times when you need to do say training, testing, or validation set splitting, you would like to do a random shuffle first before the split. So therefore, in this case, you can use the numpy random.permutation function and then specify how many rows in total that you are shuffling. So in this case, it's the data frame.shape 0, so which gives you the number of rows in your data frame, and then you can do a random shuffling on all these row indices. And then the third trick I would like to talk about is the pat values function. So let's say that in the modeling on sequence data, so we all know that sometimes we need to pad at the front and then sometimes we need to pad at the end, but maybe sometimes you need to pad in the middle somewhere. So in this case, there are two functions that you can use. Both are in NumPy. So one is the numpy.repeat function. So in this case, we see that this is a multi-dimensional arrays. So 2 rows, 2 columns. And then if you use numpy repeat this number of times, then it will repeat each element, atomic element, one by one, the specified number of times. But there's another function which is called numpy.tile function. So in this function, it repeats a tile, the specified number of times one by one. So as we see, this is the same multi-dimensional array, 2 rows, 2 columns. So when you use numpy.tile times, then it repeat the first row 2 times for each element, and then the second row 2 times for each element. But you can see the final outcome, it's still 2 number of rows. So which is the difference as the first function, which is repeat. So it repeats each element and gives back a single array. Okay, that's for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.